أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. I very much appreciate once more your attendance this class, Quranic grammatical analysis of the text class. We are in sura70. I had already recited, finished, and analyzing part of it that I left at 19th, verse 19th. So I am going to begin from this verse 19th, Surah Al-Ma'arij in 29th juz. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إن الإنسان خلق هلوعا إذا مسه الشر جزوعا وإذا مسه الخير منوعا. That is our subject. This is very interesting ayah. This first ayah and following two ayahs and also following ayahs are very important. But these three ayahs, definitely first one is very interesting ayah. Inna, no doubt, al-insana insan, khuliqa, was created. Khalaqa khuliqa. Majhul, maadi majhul. Halu'a as halu'a. No doubt, insan, human being, is created as halu'a. When this was revealed, nobody knew what halu'a meant. So what is halu'a? We don't know. Human being is created as halu'a. What is halu'a? Nobody knew. Nobody knew. We did not know. Perhaps it is not used in Arabic. First word. First time revealed this word, people did not understand. So now this is explained by following two ayahs. What halu'a is? Human being is created as halu'a. Either when massa touches, who him? Either massa touches, touching, massa, mussa, yamussu, yumassu, massasa, muda'af. Either massa, when touches, who him, ash-sharru shar, evil. When any harm, any bad touches to that human being, jazu'a, he becomes jazur. Jazur, like fighting, like screaming, jaza'a. Jaza'a, like screaming, oh, screaming, coming from fear, coming from frustration, coming, say, jaza. When any bad he does not like touches him, inflicts anything, any damage, any bad inflicts him, that human being begins complaining, whining, and speaking, and human character, psychology, Quranic psychology of human being, typology of Muslim in Quran, Quranic human, homo Quranicus, Quranic man. What is Quranic human being? This is what it is. So, he becomes jazur, not faza'a. I was saying faza'a. Jaza'a. I must have said jaza'a if I did not say jaza'a. Screaming, crying, making noise, frustration, not happy, whining, moaning, everything. When massa touches who him, manu'a, he becomes manu'a. Manu'a, preventing not giving away. When he has something good, This is my. Little one, children, my, they grab everything, my, because it is in nature. In nature, human being psychologically created. When he has something, this is mine. Does not give away, mana. Does not give away, or the shakes. Gives, but goes, comes. Even if he gives, it is not come from here. Very interesting. Now, we see an example. This is an example in methodology of tafsir. Methodology, there is a science, or a part of science called methodology of understanding Quran, tafsir. Methodology. How to understand Quran? You don't pick one ayah. You need to take into consideration other ayah or other ayahs. This is an example. Quran is explained by Quran. So you never understand Quran with one verse without being explained by other part of Quran. So a mufassir, a person who is explaining Quran, who is running a halqa, must be eligibly knowledgeable when an ayah comes, what other ayahs are there to shape and shake or format this ayah vis-a-vis other ayahs. So إذا مسه إن الإنسان خلق هلوعا, human being is created هلوع. If you stop here, nobody knows. إذا مسه الشر جزوعا وإذا مسه الخير منوعا. Now explained by two following ayahs that unknown word. So Quran explains itself. Integrity of Quran issue. This is very important. I wish all Muslims can understand this. Integrity of Quran. Quran is has integrity. You can pick one. You can not pick one. You don't pick one. This is a big challenge. Okay. So human beings are like that. When when something bad touches, screaming, crying, frustration, letting her frustration out. But when he has good things, he does not share, does not give, does not share with others. Illa, but, except al-musallin, the people who are praying namaz. They act a little differently. Salah, musalli, salah, sallaya. Sallaya, sulliya, yusalli, musalliyun. Allama, ullima, yu'allim, mu'allimun. So, musallin, the ones who pray namaz, they are different. They act differently. What do? Allazina, those who musallin, whom they, ala upon salatihim, their namaz, daimun, permanent. Not once a while. The ones who pray namaz continuously, daimun. It is very interesting. This is my experience. Back home we have a lot of secular people. Here too, Muslims like secular, don't pray namaz and things like that. Persons who come regularly to namaz, pray namaz, it is not difficult to be able to communicate with them. I mean, he may think a little different, but when you speak comes down, you agree because he is a part of Ummah. But the people out who don't come to masjid, you see Muslim like kafir. I mean, thinks different. You get surprised how he thinks like that. Oh, how did a person thinks like that? He's thinking like that. And you struggle a little bit, then you regret you wasted your time. No, it doesn't go nowhere. Why? Because of namaz. Namaz really, salah really keeps the people away from munkar, away from fahsha. Quran says like that. Namaz. Oh, look, this halwa person acting this way is excluded if they are praying namaz, allazina, but permanent. Daimun, dawam. Daim, dawame, dame. Dawame. Daimun. They are the one who are consistent in their salah, on their salah. Walladina, they are the ones in amwalihim, their wealth, those who in their wealth are haqqun, right, ma'lumun, known haqq for who, right for who, li for as-sa'ili, asker, begs, sa'il, su'al, asking what? Asking money, asking thing. I mean, in need, because he is asking because in need. Well, mahrum, deprived, deprived from wealth. Those people pray namaz permanently, consistently. Also, in their wealth, whatever they own, there is right, share, known, 2.5%, zakah, assigned to the people, beggars, I mean, the ones who need, asking, need, and deprived from richness, deprived from wealth. I mean, poor people. This is what it is. Poor people, destitute people. This is what is meant. وَالَّذِينَ فِي أَمْوَالِهِمْ حَقٌّ لِلسَّائِلِ وَالْمَحْرُومِ. وَالَّذِينَ, those who, describing these musallin, good characters of good Muslims, يُصَدِّقُونَ, do tasdiq. Those who do tasdiq, like approving the truthfulness. Tasdiq, be with yawm, day, ad-din, of din, day of din. Maliki yawm-id-din, owner of day of din. That din is day of judgment. Deen, dain, death, D-E-B-T, dain in Arabic, dana, deen. So, deen, another meaning of deen, religion, is dain, another pronunciation, da, ya, nun, dain. What that is? Debt, credit to be paid, money to be paid, someone. So, deen is like we owe. Maliki Yawmiddin, day of deen, judgment, because that is the day everybody will pay back what they owe to anyone. Whole day is called day of paying debt, paying whatever you owe to others. Deen. This is deen. They are believing deen, believing in the hereafter. I met Jews, rabbi, hereafter ma fish. No hereafter. What kind of rabbi is that? I don't understand. I met Christians, pastors, they are looking at me like that when I speak about hereafter. But I don't understand. I mean, for a Muslim, how confusing a person says he has a religion but never believes in the hereafter. I mean, yes, Friday, yesterday I had a college students, 15, 20 of them. I mean, mainly Christians. So, I mean, hereafter they are looking at me like that. What are you talking about? Interesting, I mean, if there is no hereafter, what to do with this religion? I mean, what is the use of religion only here? Because there is no sanction. If you do good, you are not rewarded anyway. You are beaten. You die free. You will not get anywhere any justice. No, that could not be. No. There needs to be a justice somewhere, absolute justice, absolute. That will be in the hereafter. That is why in Islam, if you be patient, whole world beats you, her world curses you, you continue doing whatever you do. What they are doing is good for you because your level is going up. You did not stand up in tahajjud time. You did not give millions to anyone help. So how are you going to get higher degree? By cursing other ones. Others are cursing you, backbiting you. Keep quiet. You go, continue do. Your grade will be up, and because there is hereafter. Hereafter is marvelous. Yes. وَالَّذِينَ, those whom they, min adabi, from the punishment, Rabbihim, of your Lord, mushfiqun, fearful. Shafaqa, fearful. Fear. Shin, Fa, Qaf, in reality fear. Feeling, also caring for your child, shafaqa. You have shafaqa for your child. What that means, you are very worried and concerned something may happen. So your love and care is mixed with fear. Something may happen. Let me watch. Something may happen. Shafaqa. So shafaqa is mushfiqun, ashfaqa, ushfiqa, yushfiqu, yushfaqu. Mushfiqun ismu fa'il. They are the ones who are fearful, afraid from the punishment of their Lord. So acting accordingly, not to be punished. This is people, description of good Muslims. Description of good Muslims, one after another, in a few places in Quran. This is one of them. One of them in sura70. قَدْ أَفْلَحَ الْمُؤْمِنُونَ الَّذِينَ هُمْ فِي صَلَاتِهِمْ خَاشِعُونَ وَالَّذِينَ هُمْ عَنِ اللَّغْوِ مُعْرِضُونَ وَالَّذِينَ هُمْ لِلزَّكَاةِ فَاعِلُونَ. 10, 15 ayahs over there describes good Muslims, successful, good Muslims. Here, successful. In other parts of Quran, also description, but pieces and pieces. These are a few qualities are put together. Homo Quranicus, Quranic man, Quranic person. Who he is? What is his qualification? Describing here. In the middle of page. This is what happens. Sometimes Quran, many times Quran, it is not like textbook systematics, like same thing. No, it changes style. What we were talking before, now what we are talking about, different. Inna, no doubt, adaba, punishment, Rabbihim, of their Lord. Ghayru is ghayru Not ma'mun, safe, secured. No security, no safety. No doubt, punishment of your Lord, their Lord, is ma'mun, no amn. What is amn? Like safety, security, amen, iman, Islam. Allah's punishment, nobody can be saved or secured or like Christians. You believe, you are saved. No, you are not saved. How you can save yourself by something? You just believe. No, you are not saved. You are not saved. You are not secured. You are not guaranteed to being away from punishment. مأمون غير مأمون. والذين, those whom they live for فروجهم, their farges. Farj, hafizun, are protectors. Protect, hafiz, preserving, protect. Furuj, plural of farj. Farj means cleft or crack. Of course, our sisters, forgive me, their private part of sisters, mentioned in Quran. Male organ is mentioned in Quran, zakar. Female organ is mentioned in Quran many times. What that means? Relation between husband and wife. Private relations must not be sick, meaning like crashed or like kept under the box, or nobody speaks, nobody teaches, no, sex education. Must not be like that. There must be sex education. The Quran is mentioning those even very private parts of human life. So perhaps many families, including Muslim families, husband and wife, when they come private relations, this is a comment, more than 50% of them are not happy in their relation, private relation. Not happy, not satisfied. They live like that. They may have children, they may have grandchildren, but that is different subject. Gets pregnant, gets easily, and they have children, but not satisfied. Why? Because they are not passed through the education. If I had been, I mentioned this sometimes, if I had been great guy, leader of Muslims in America, I will call all of them in one Maidan. Everybody is listening, all Muslims, 8 million, listening. You are respecting me? Are you going to listen to me, to obey what I am saying? Yes. All marriages are stopped. No marriage. Unless we couples go to a course, crash course, 8 months. What will be private relation? What is his right? What is her right? What is father's right? What is groom's right? What the father-in-law's right? Come, and you are grandfather. We will teach you. For your grandchild's marriage, you will not poke your nose. You are the one who will destroy. Come here. I am not going to marry your nephew, your niece, whatever is she is called, he is called, unless you will pass your rights. Never be jealous, never hurt anyone. You mother-in-law, come here. You will become jealous. You will become zalim, oppressor, suppressor. You, daughter-in-law, you will be fighting with your mother-in-law. Not at the beginning, later on, I am telling you now, if you do like that, you will not go to Jannah unless she forgives you at the day of Jannah. You know that one? You know that one or you don't know? Are you believing? Economy. Men, women. You know, I am family counselor. I think successful one. Let me brag a little bit. I saw a boy beating his wife, saying that it is written in Quran, beat your wife. This is doctor. He was professional physician. He told me. I said, what about the other part of Quran? You do good, forgive, don't oppress, don't suppress. What poor guy, lady is doing to you? He's not listening that part. He's not Muslim of that part. That part is kafir. He is not Muslim. But his part, he memorized very well. Which surah, which ayah is telling you very well. Literal meaning. Does not read before, does not, how bad it is. How bad it is. Sorry. But education, nothing will save. After making sure, after 6 months, then I will allow, but I will watch. You did not listen to me. Oh, father-in-law, mother-in-law. That is why you are messing up of these people's marriage. You did not accept her as your son, as your daughter. Why don't you forgive? This is disaster. Children are growing in that disaster, growing confused psychopath. Then we expect them big alim, to be big Muslim leader. How can the Muslim leader, this poor guy, from first day he was beaten, he watched, his mother was beaten. What personality you left? Nothing, no personality. What natural power, energy you left? So, sorry. Farj is private part of human, but it is like cliff, like crack. But here, how interesting is man. It is used لِفُرُوجِهِمْ. Him, Arabic, they, man. Man's farj. Man does not have farj. But man's male organ meant farj. This is the difficulty in Quran. So what is meant? Private part. Man preserves, protects private parts from involvement, unallowed womanizing, not doing womanizing. They protect themselves away from womanizing or from date. Yesterday I was telling to college students, no date in Islam, meaning that they can speak with each other decently, boy and girl, in public places, but nobody touching, no. How that could be? They were all looking at me. Yeah, because this is the country, everybody does everything, so they don't understand. These are weird people. Perhaps some of them left. These are weird people. You never heard people like that. How they can live without dating? I mean, I am assuming some of them had this way of thinking. But in Islam, those men, of course females too, who protect their private parts from getting involved in unacceptable sex relation. Illa, except ala, upon azwajihim, their spouses. Look, halal part. This is halal. This is marriage. This is marriage. This is marriage. So in marriage, no, that is no problem. In marriage, they are married. They must have that relation with each other. Or ma that malakat malik owns. Aymanuhum, right hands. So they can use their private parts with their spouses, and also with the people who their hands own, right hands own. This is an expression. Sometimes people misunderstand. This is an expression of about slaves. When a slave is owned, both, nikah is done. The owner, who owns, because they are for sale. I mean, slaves for slave. I mean, slavery, of course, I explained before what is slavery, what is not slavery in Islam. I believe you know already. So, Afro-Americans are not slaves in America at all. No, we're not slaves. Treated worse than slaves, definitely, we're not slaves in Islamic law. Because a free person, by grabbing, by pushing, by forcing, cannot become slave. No, does not become slave in Islamic law. So, slaves, when bought by a person, nikah is done. No need of like hijab and qabul and two witnesses, no need. But if he has child from her, then he cannot sell. These women becomes walad, mother of child. Different status. She is slave, but different she slave. Cannot be sold, cannot be given to someone else. This became his wife. Egypt once was run by a state, Mamlukites. Mamluk. What is Mamluk? Owned, Malaka. Slaves established a state in the history. The Prophet had slave, wanted to release. I mean, you are free, go, free. His family, slave's family. This is male. Slave's family begged him, come, we came to pick you up. Let us go. Look, your master is telling you can go. The slave said, I'm not going nowhere. This is the best place I found in my life. Fed well, taken care well, dignity. I don't need anything to worry about, sweat about. Where I am going to find any place like that? No, I'm not going to come. I'm not going to come. Did not go. In Islam, Islam wanted to end the slavery. Slavery, it is pre-Islamic. In Old Testament there is slavery. In Plato's books there is slavery. In Socrates, in Aristotle, slavery. In Roman law, which is very great law, big law, Roman law, I admire Roman law. All Muslim lawyers must study Roman law too. Islamic law and Roman law. They must study. Sufa must teach Roman law at the end, after Islamic law. Roman law is great law, big law. But in Roman law, alien, not from our city, slave, not from our city, has no right. In Roman law there is city-states. You are from Athena, you are from Beirut, Beirut, you are real citizen. Anybody from enemy city comes over there, he is no man. You crush him. You crush him. He is not living creature. In Roman law, text. But Islam, that is not the case. So, Ewma Malakat Aymanuhum. Now, sometimes families and they don't come face to face. They don't dare face to face. Oh, time. Good, I remember the time. So, face to face, they don't come. They call by telephone. Yeah, so like maid, like servants, or like people, you hire them at your home, cleaning, something like that. So, they want to put them in this category. So, I can have private relation with them or something. I said, hey, that is not the meaning. But it is written in the Quran. This is what they tell you. I said, don't teach me what is written in the Quran. Listen, this is the way. So it is misunderstood sometimes. فَإِنَّهُمْ, in that case, they, no doubt, غَيْرُ not مَلُومٍ لَوْمٍ. Lawm, blame. The word blame, B-L-M. Lawm, lam, waw, mim. Almost same letters. Waw in the middle, lawm, middle, turns waw, me, same letter. Be, same letter. Be, waw, be. So they change, same meaning, same thing. Malumin, lawm. They are not to be blamed. When they have married nikah and they have private relation in the bed or something, no problem. No problem. It's not something blamable or bad. Let them have that relation with their wives, with their husbands. فَمَنْ who ibtagha, wanted, بغي, ابتغي, ابتغاء وجه الله, لابتغاء وجه الله, ابتغاء, desiring. فمن who ابتغي, باب الافتعال, wanted, وراء, beyond, back, ذلك of that. Anybody who wanted to go beyond that, at the back of that, like out of the border, فَأُولَٰئِكَ, those type of people, whom they are عَادٌ, trespassers, عَادٌ, عَدَوَةٌ, enemies, عَدَوَةٌ, تعدي, animosity, like animosity. عَدَوَةٌ, عَدُوَةٌ, عَادِيُّونَ, عَادُونَ. Anybody who goes beyond, I mean, they are not married with each other, but they get involved in marrying with each other in that type of relations. They are trespassers of the limits. وَالَّذِينَ, those whom they are li for emanat, trust. Those who for their trust, رَعَتِهِمْ, their promise, عهد, allegiance, pledge. رَعُونَ, observers. رَعَيَّ, shepherd. Shepherd takes care of his herd. رَعَيُّونَ, those who for the emanats, for the ahd of theirs, are observers and watchers. I mean, they keep their emanat, they keep their promises, properly, they don't violate. والذين, those who بشهاداتهم, with their shahadat testifying, testimony, witnessing, courts or everything, also saying La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah, witnessing Allah, قائمون, standing, قام, قيام, يقوم يقام, those who are standing in their shahadat, sticking to their shahadat, standing tall in shahadat. Shahadat, witnesses, testimonies. We say, Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, we are witnessing, we are testifying, we declaring, we stick. Those who stick in their testimonies, in their witnessing, in court, outside of court, in religion, spiritual, everything. وَالَّذِينَ, those whom they, ala, upon salatihim, upon their namaz, yuhafizun, protectors. Muhafaza, protectors. Hafiza, hufiza. I mean, those who were consistent doing salah, those who protect their salah, same thing, almost the same thing. The people who are protectors of their salahs. This ummah must know something. All. No excuse for salah. No excuse for fasting. I mean, excuses. What is excused in Islam? Okay. But other than that, no excuses in La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. What are you doing? Doing sometimes or once a while? Why are we doing like that? No excuses. Yes. No excuses for namaz, for salah. Do it. Do it in plane, do it everywhere, do it in your work, do it. Only farz. Sunnah in your leisure time. If you did not pray one sunnah in your life, you prayed all farz in your life, you will go to Jannah. No problem. No problem. Because sunnah is not mandatory. If you prayed sunnahs all your life, once a while you did not pray farz, all sunnahs will not clean one farz. Would not. Allah may forgive, no problem. The Prophet may do shafa'ah. Okay, very good. But there is if he does, if Allah gives him permission to do shafa'ah, that is big is if. So do your job. Okay, ulaika, those people, who are those people? From illa al-musallin, from top illa al-musallin, that is 22, verse 22 up to here. Good Muslims qualified or described here, those who are in this character are in jannatin, gardens, mukramun, given parties, hosted, ikram, dignified offer, karam. They are dignitarily, honorably served parties in Jannah. Great. Great. I think I will conclude at this point today.